All right. Of that. Go. So it works. One of the things that I'm thinking of doing is going and getting that Earth Tree favor or whatnot +2. If that makes any difference here. Gonna be annoying, but it's worth it. Know exactly how to get in there. Well, that it's in that area where there was that the Leonine Misbegotten and all those other Misbegotten guys. I just don't remember. I think, let's see. So there are a few things that I'm going to do today. And first is this. That's where I want to go. Get down there. Puts me back over there. I have to go. Hmm. There are these bird tree snakes or whatever you want to call them. A tree spirit or something. Maybe I can fall down onto one of the sides here. I can line myself up with the edge over there. Yeah, it looks like I could come down now. Get myself over onto this edge. It's a whole pile of soot. Come on. Seriously. Alright. Let's see. Because the door would be somewhere around here, wouldn't it? Yeah. Door would definitely be somewhere around here. Yet it is not. Okay. I'm into Lindell. Such a drastic change. Like, I love it. But I also don't like that, like, you can't turn back the area to before this change. I know it wouldn't make sense, but not a lot in this game does make sense. Alright, fine. Go here. Just work my way backwards. I'm making it easier anyway. The tower. This way. I forgot about this guy. What are you still doing here? The, like, length of that. That. Love it. I love that length. Wish that it would keep that when you were power stancing it. What? Who's hitting me? Arrow guy somewhere around here. Okay, if he's right there, how on earth did he get one in my other side? Here's... Right? Gonna be fun. Area with so many of these. There's like 3 of them here. These like, what is it? The tree spirits. I call them tree snakes. Like that's basically what they are. Oh? Yeah, that thing. Maybe that's an tree snake. So, like, I can never remember what they call it. I think it's like tree spirit or something, but... My goodness. I apologize about my camera today. Something's kind of off with it, so can't use it to record. Get over there. Okay. Wait for me. Only thing I need to do is grab that. Don't care about much else. There we go. These guys. Come on. Come on, just take one down. I can take one down, I can die happy. What? How is that guy? Taking one of you guys with me. A sec. They damage each other. Woohoo. Did not realize. Come on, come on. Around. Oh, come on. Dang it. I'm caught in an animation. What the heck? Push the wall. Seriously. Could have had both of them. That would have been an epic story to tell. Well, that doesn't make any difference at all. Like in anything. Jeez. That makes like zero difference. Let me get Alexander's shard. Where is Alex? Up there. How do I get up there? Huh. Here? I think so. If I can get up out here. Oh, geez, I forgot that these guys are out here. Great. Freaking A. I'm free. Free falling. Okay, got this. Got to grab this thing. See it up here as well. These guys are gonna be chasing me. I have not used my rune like in almost this entire run. There we are. Oh, dang it. Chasing me. Come on, fall off the edge. What the heck? Alright, Alexander. It's time to die. Grant you your wish.
Ah, see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, I can't believe you felled that giant. It was practically a god. I doubt there's another soul out there who could have done the same. Of course, I count myself the great Alexander among many, which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
Or
You are ready then? Then let us begin. I am the great Star Warrior, Iron Fist Alexander. Let me strengthen.
who on earth died?
Let us become one champion together.
I wasn't listening to a thing you were
I
saying.
suspected. Victory was impossible. This
Possible.
vessel
Probable.
was found lacking.
Ask Melania.
My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Alright. Bring that to his, like, was it his nephew or whatever? Attack power of skills. That would be. I have to evaluate exactly what I'm gonna do here. Anyway, but this is my idea with Melania today. Is that if it's the end of the stream and I haven't beaten her, I'll just summon my Mimic here because that will be pretty much the end of her. Me and my Mimic tier can take her down pretty easily. Not even that much of a challenge. But I want to, before I do that, get her second phase at least below like 25%. If I can get her below 25% health in her second phase, that'll be proof enough to me that she can, that I could beat her if given enough time. But I do like keeping my subscribers, and being stuck on a boss for multiple days at a time, not really the most entertaining thing to be watching. So, all right. I do as well want to give the carrying another try. I may like pause my attempts for a bit and see how effective. Ah. Oh, she can carry me with her sword, and there's not a sword that, and my sword basically can't do the same. Of course, then again, you know, if I were to sit there and no, if I were to sit there and constantly complain about how she did things compared to how I did things, we'd be here all day. Like the fact that she can heal. I think that this boss, there's just like, there are three things that make her not really the hardest boss, just the most annoying. And once again, I do love this fight, so this is coming from somebody who does love this fight. Her heals, because if she couldn't heal, these fights would definitely not be anywhere near as long. Her reach and her damage. Like, if you take any of those things down by even just a little bit, then the fight actually becomes far better balanced. Of course, I also have a problem with being far over aggressive. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a great run. What the heck? How do you hit me? I roll when she starts coming down, and that's supposed to be like your dodge window. And yet, I don't get it. How she hits me. Dang it, that was such a good run, too. That, like, he stun locks me in that one. There, Darth KCR. How are things going? Oh yeah, definitely. Like I was explaining earlier, the goal today is to beat her. So I have two conditions. One is if it's the end of the stream, and two is if I get her second phase below 25% health, then I'm just gonna summon my Mimic Tier, and that will, I mean, that'll be it. Between my Mimic Tier and myself, they're really, we won't survive. But that's the goal for today. Man, she's aggressive. I also shouldn't be playing so aggressively against her, but that's just how I like to play. One of those things where it's like you sit there and you look up how this and see if this helps at all. You look up how what's his name? Let me solo her. Like, he died 200 some times to her. I think I know why. It's because he was using katanas. Oh, nice. Things are going great for me. It's been busy for me too, but mostly at work. Not so much with graduation or Disneyland. No, I think I would prefer having that kind of busyness in my life. But the I know. That's kind of one of the problems. is I have a tendency of, especially because I do strength builds, like, and strength builds I feel are the best balance in these games, especially if you're doing solo runs, like if you're not summoning in people to help you, because they have a far higher damage output, and they can please roll the wrong time with that. And they can stagger the enemies so much easier, especially Melania. So like when I had my Star Scourge, Radon Greatswords, this took me 4 tries. Like 4 tries. Really, that was it. And I could be as aggressive as I wanted because she wasn't able to do very much when she was getting staggered with almost every jump hit. And yet the dexterity weapons are far different than that. It's such a different playstyle. I am glad that I did this challenge run. Like, I am really glad that I did that. It is. These attacks, they say I watched an actual like guy explaining how to do this. Of course, he did it on an earlier patch, but he says to roll back for that attack, roll twice. And that's what I've been doing. It has not worked. Anyway, but I do have plans later this year going to... Nope. Dang it. Waterfowl. That's one of her unbalanced attacks simply because it deals so much damage. Like if it was just chip damage that she could heal from, that would be one thing. But it will literally kill you if you get caught in any one of those flurries. Anyway, plan later this year to go on a Disney cruise. So, can't wait for that. Of course, when I do the video release of these fights here, then people won't have to sit through all of my attempts. They'll just get to see the final result. I do want to take some time to kind of get to know her parry windows as well. Oh yeah. I'm excited. Caught in animation, could not run, could not roll. Sometimes. I feel like, for me, it's like, you get to be, like, maybe an hour of watching somebody hit their head against a wall with a boss and see them progress and stuff like that. Can be entertaining and fun. After that, like, it's still entertaining and good, but you kind of put it into the background noise, you know? I remember watching a few people going against multiple of these Elden Ring bosses, and yet most of that first one. Margaret's Cursed Greatsword? Yeah. Yeah, and if I had that ability, I would. I don't think that there's really a good way for me to respec. kind of at my where I want to be with my levels. Seems to be a good balance of things. But you'll see that I don't get her to stagger almost at all. It is incredibly rare, and I have to be very, very, very aggressive in order to get her to stagger. It is. Like, in my opinion, with Melania, there's 3 things that it could do to actually balance her. 1, make that move so that it does not deal so much damage that you can actually survive it if you can dodge one of the flurries. 2, take away her healing. Or 3 is make it so that she's slightly less aggressive. Howdy there, Dark. Hope you're enjoying your school day. And she can just knock away my sword and then go on the attack. I can't do any of that. My biggest complaints against bosses in these games, are the fact that they have so many things that you cannot do. They'll stagger you out of your attacks, whatever. Like, they seem to have infinite poise whenever they want. Like, all they have to do is choose an attack to poise through. And, like, here, Melania can heal with every hit. You can't heal with every hit. All this other stuff. Once again, it is one of my favorite fights, if not the absolute least fair fight of any of the FromSoft games. Again. I don't know. I have no idea how I did that. I would never be able to do that again. Oh yeah. But it's fine. Once again, I like to complain. It's kind of something that I enjoy doing. I do it more out of just like having fun with it than actually being upset. See you later, Darth KCR. Come on, Melania. Let's dance. Woo. Whoa. I appreciate the buttercup. We'll see. Like I told Darth KCR, there are 2 conditions today, and as soon as those conditions are met, then I will beat her. Like, I'm gonna summon my Mimic Tier, and that will be it. Condition 1 is it's the end of the stream. Probably be the very last thing I do at the stream. Number 2 I need to get her second phase to below 25%. As soon as I get her second phase to below 25%, then I can summon the Mimic Deer at any time. But as soon as I summon the Mimic Deer, she's dead. Like, she's going down. 100%. So she will die today. But I'm hoping. Here's my parry sheet. I want to do some parry. I am hoping. Why is that? I'm pushing the wrong button. Hoping to be able to get her beaten before the end of my stream today. I have a little bit longer that I can stream today since I'm starting so early. If I beat her early, I'll go and I'll do something else, but if not, I'll just beat her at the end. And it's mostly because I want to move on and do something else. I was actually thinking, and I don't know what your opinion is, Dark, but I was thinking of doing Minecraft. I've never beaten Minecraft. Never really played Minecraft. Maybe I could do a series of playing Minecraft for the first time. I know that you're bigger into like Roblox and stuff like that, but that might be something. Parry windows are very annoying. One moment. I'll look up something. Let's see. What to do? I have to try and get these parries. Wondering why when I push the parry button, like, is not doing the parry. Seems like when I'm in battle, the movements aren't anywhere near as fast. Am I using up that much stamina? Come on, there's no way that those aren't parries. There we go. There we go. Okay. That. Interesting. The proc frostbite quite a bit faster than normal. Look like you can carry that. Come on, gold. always just want to stand there taking that damage. Yeah. There's no way that these aren't berries. Like, there is no way. Oh, nice. Definitely deals more damage. How did I... How? Doing some pretty good damage. Nice. Rocks the frost. Fun. Seriously, what the heck is going on? Like, sometimes it parries, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, come on. Oh, dang it. Didn't see that she was grabbing. There are still a number of things I could do. Seems like that one is probably one of the better ones. I don't think there's anything here that will increase my attack any higher. Let's switch this. See if a different like layout. Could go and get some other talisman. But I'm a bit too lazy for that right now. Could potentially get the red sword talisman. Got the blue one, which heals FP on usage. From there. That one. Critical hits. I'm parrying. Hey, let's see what that does. Let's as well just kind of lighten the load here so that kind of light rolling. Come on. Parries are just not working very well. At the playback, trying to parry her 1-foot move and missing took down my whole stamina window. What? Yet. See that she was grabbing. Not see that she was grabbing. It's all grabsy in one of these. What? Come on. Or are some of these not parries? What I really want to do in Elden Ring is a run with kind of like, for any boss that can be parried, they must be parried. What's going on with my parries? There, Braden Gasper. You. Right now, I'm just testing out like parry timings, parry windows, stuff like that. You'll notice I'm not like being as aggressive because I want to actually see how the parries do. Woo, close. Yeah. So this is katanas only, so I can only deal damage with katanas. I'm allowed to parry, I'm allowed to use like throwing pots if need be. Like consumables are fine to deal damage, but the only weapons I'm allowed to use are the katanas. I am gonna beat Melania today, and I've played this a couple times already. Man, they deal so much damage. That there are 2 conditions that need to be met, and I'll summon my mimic tier. And that is if I get her second phase to below 25% health, and if I am at the end of my stream. So she is going down today, because as soon as I summon my mimic tier, she's dead. Oh, with the spamming the rivers of blood. See, with me, beating her with my strength build only took me 4 tries. Like, it took me 4 tries to beat her with my strength build. Because, you can stagger her so easily. You can't stagger her at all with these katanas. Like, the amount of aggression you need in order to stagger her with these katanas is absolutely insane. But yeah, she will go down today. I know that the moment that I summon my Mimic Tier, it's pretty much over for her. But I want to get her down to below 25% on the second phase first. Just to kind of prove that, you know, with enough time, I could beat her. I'm just not going to dedicate more than 2 streaming days to a single boss, you know? Like, she's fun. If this was just me playing, I would absolutely, like, play until I beat her completely. Maybe even, you know, back up the save file and keep beating her until until I've got her moves down, kind of like let her solo me, or let me solo her, or whatever it is, whatever his name is. But it wouldn't be something that I want to do on stream, just because, at least in my opinion, it seems like that would be kind of... She regains her poise every 5 seconds. Ugh. Ew. But the ew. Like, I already know the attacks that are really good to punish. And if I was more patient and less, does that never work? I'm like less aggressive. I could probably beat her. We'll try, but I don't like not being aggressive. Ah! Takes off my whole stamina bar. Her kick, if I try and parry her kick, it takes off my whole stamina bar. I'm Aries. Oops. What is that? It. Not taking off my whole stamina bar is kind of annoying too. Like, you try and parry her kick once and she's gonna beat you. Problem is that I'm not quick enough at reacting to her kick. I'll try a few more rounds of parrying and go back to what I was doing. After all, these are more or less tests and not attempts, you know? Actual attempts, they're way far more aggressive. That deals 2,200 all taken together. Whew. Do that. Old. Dang it. I don't see it fast enough. Like, I see her moving and I try and parry it. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Nothing else. I don't care about the F. That was just to see kind of like what it would take to get through that. So I could go get the red one. And that may actually help, but once again, I don't know where that is, and I'm too lazy to go look for it. I just want to fight Melania. Never known defeat. These hands I have known very well. There we go. There's no way that that is not a parry. These parries are working, but the other parries are not. What is going on? Ring? Hmm. It's really hard to get her to stagger. It is really annoyingly hard to get her to stagger. And I mean, the 3 parries to 1 stagger is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's more or less like so many of her attacks, like she just varies attacks that are parryable and attacks that aren't. Heck. Oh, there goes. Dang it. Push troll. Seems like having the lighter equip load. Oh, I got an animation. Like the lighter equip load also affects your parry window. Don't make me get out the newspaper. See this puddle? Who did this? I need to stick your nose in it. Every time I bonk her on the head, it just reminds me of punishing a dog. The Opaline hard tier and I believe the Crimson healing tier. Yeah. Why is it that no matter how fast you can heal in any of these games, it's never fast enough? From I had with Bloodborne. Sit there, you'd go into your heal animation. That's exactly when they whip out a stupidly fast. A little bit. Oh, no, not this one. Oh, it was a good run while it lasted. Yeah, I took a look at several of the different tiers to use in the flask, and none of them really helped me out that much. And so I'm just settled on the Crimson Burst and the Opaline hard tier. No, this is an NG plus. Regular new game. Seems like it with the amount of damage she deals. Settle down. Got the zoomies. So 1954 compared to 22. Dang it. That was close. Easily took me down. Well, she did easily take me down anyway, so. So I have my Rivers of Blood, and the Rivers of Blood deals fire damage, but this one has frost on it, which she is weak to frostbite as well. So I like to build up the frostbite and then bring out my Rivers of Blood to reset the frostbite. And that way she takes more damage. It. Please. Put down, lady. Okay, now that's frostbite. And usually if I can switch over to my Rivers of Blood, I can just reset that real quick and then go back to frostbite. I do like power stancing, but it seems like power stancing, and even this, the washing pole or Nagakiba loses a lot of its length. Like, it only has its length when you're two-handing it. Dang it, I didn't see that she was grabbing. Darn it. Yeah, I saw that. think maybe I'll give it a try with some of the frost pots. Maybe in a little bit. I'd like to get her more into her waterfowl dance range in order to kind of see if there's any good, like, I don't know, do the berry. If there's any, like, good way of dodging it or whatnot. Him in with like just the very, very tip of her blade. All right. It seems like going light is not helping much. Put this back up to medium roll. Man. I wish you could choose the skins of the armor that you're wearing. But sometimes you look hilarious. Around 70. How are those not berries? That is well within the parry timing and parry window and everything. Definitely helps the survivability having that. Like I said earlier, it seems like the equip load. Heck! It's like the equip load affects the parry windows. What is going on? Put on some armor and suddenly you can't parry at all. This Bulgo armor kind of annoys me with its lack of symmetry. How the horns are. Go. Here's Frost. There we go. Now, if I use this, I can reset the Frost. Now it's like, it's not, it doesn't have that around her anymore. Where is that fairy window? Blood loss. I would never be able to repeat that in a billion years. Okay? I saw it here, right in the middle of the flurry. Actually managed to dodge all of the waterfowl. I would never ever be able to do that again in a billion years. It's not happening. I rolled. No, no, not against the wall. Okay. Okay. This is like luck run times 10,000, okay? I want. A man of simple things. I just want the parry. There we go. There's the frost. Hey, please. Try running back. I do. Like, I really do try running from it, and he seems to catch up to me way faster. And sometimes I sit there and I press the run button, and he just sits there staring, like, huh? It's like stares at her, and it's like, no, like, actually run. Oh man, there's so much luck in that run. I'm only gonna try parrying a few more times, and then I'm probably gonna go back to my dual stance and actually start trying to beat her again instead of trying to get the parry windows down. Once again, this is fun for me, but I can't imagine that it's too much fun watching the same fight over and over again. Year 1953. Year that purchase on credit was introduced. Absolutely ruined the rest of the United States forever. Dang it. Let me heal. He gets to heal after every single attack, and I don't get to heal at all. 107? Doesn't that do 20 like it used to? Maybe I was using a different card tier at that time. Doesn't make much difference. Do that again. 1953. Come on. There's no way that's not a parry. There's no way that's not a parry. I try spinning, I try like dodging underneath her. Or do you mean like going around? Like, I try dodging underneath her. And even though she's off the ground, there's some sort of hitbox there on the ground. Like, there's some sort of hitbox there on the ground. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with that. See what, 2. Come on. I was spamming. What? Oh. Harry! Come on. Work with me a little bit here, Perry. Go trying to spin underneath her. I'll try. Woo! Definitely too far away. Can't. No way I was gonna be able to get under her that time. Come on, Melania. You must be getting near as tired of this as I am. Accept your defeat already. Pushing the roll. They say to dodge backwards for that, at least in what I saw. It said dodge backwards twice. I try and dodge backwards twice. He rolls backwards once and then sits there staring for half a second before he'll roll again. There's no way that was Guess who? She's facing the other way. No, I completely forgot to try and come underneath her. Dang it. Old habits are hard to break. Come on. Frost Frog does a nice amount of damage. Come on. No. Dang it. Trying to go under or around her. And I rolled. I'll give it a try. Get back to kind of my original setup here. I think I'm done with the parrying testing. I think that I may also try and equip the turtle shield. I know that the turtle shield also helps with the. So that doesn't actually deal fire damage if she gets hit by the interesting. Why didn't anyone tell me this was here? All are jerks. Come on. I will. This is one of the things I like about dual wielding with Frost. Too far. I was trying to run. But like I said, sometimes he just sits there and stares. Hold on the run button and he's just sitting there staring. Doing anything else. Just 1 second. Just gotta look up something real quick, see if this is gonna... to see exactly what the, I guess, recommended ways of getting through the waterfowl is. Like, you were telling me, run underneath. There's also the, frost pots. Frost pot. Oh, good. I do have them. Okay, well, let's see. Let us see if that helps at all. That was close. Come on, do it. You're a waterfowl. I want to see if this works. Goodness. Do your waterfowl! There you are. Oh wow, that takes a long time. That takes a long time to throw. Oh no. Oh no. We'll see. We'll see. That takes a long time to throw. Come on. I was dodging. I could. I don't know if I have the faith for that, though. And like I said, I could also go out and get a few of the different talismans and stuff like that. It's just not... I really do enjoy the grind. Dang it. Bad scene. Didn't realize I was that close. Waterfowl. It's 12, but I'm at 10 faith. And I would have to go and respec. I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. I could also try and use the perfumes, see if that makes a difference,
I
but
am Melania, Blade of Mikula.
my biggest problem isn't really so much with the damage, because the damage is okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst. My biggest problem is just with that poise that she has. Like, I can't break her poise. I can't stop her from doing any sort of attacks like I could with my strength build. Like, literally, my first ever, like, play against Melania, it took me 4 tries, but I had a strength build, and she was staggering pretty consistently. Did he spam much? Since she was close to it. Freezing pots are viable at least. It's really slow. Really slow. Come on. Ooh, nice. Oh, dang it. I rolled too fast. Darn it. Alive. No, no, no. No. Come on, dang it. Will it run? Not the preserving pieces. Just get her down to 25%. All you need. What the?
By the scarlet.
I can't do that yet, but like I said, once I get her down to 25% in the second phase, that's when I will do the that's when I'll summon my mimic tier. And at the end of the stream, which I assume would probably be within the next like 30 minutes maybe. I have a little bit longer to stream today because I started so early, which is nice. I like starting this early and getting a little bit of extra time. Woohoo! Bad when I whip, but it's okay when we both whip. Yeah, her phase 2 theme is pretty awesome. I like her phase 2 in general. I was caught in an animation, couldn't do anything. I like her phase 2 in general. I actually find her phase 2 so much easier than her first phase. Moment. check and see what it would be like to have to get this. I have to go. Ah, too much work. Far out of my way. Why what? Why do I like her second phase more? Why do I find her second phase easier? Like, I find her second phase easier because it seems like she deals less damage and her attacks have less of a range. Like you saw, like I got trapped in her waterfowl, like her second phase waterfowl twice and didn't die from it. It just definitely viable, but that final flush, yeah. But like it seems like a lot of her attacks are focused on building up Scarlet Rot instead of dealing outright damage. Like this one, she deals just pretty much outright damage. Try. I do like that her grab can be very easily interrupted by attack. Like, that's a good balance for that attack. That pretty much any regular attack will knock her out of it. Oh, come on. Woo. Push the dodge, just accidentally push the heal. I was trying to roll backwards and I accidentally pushed down on my stick, which is my use item button. Just need that 25%. Dang it.
By the scarlet rot.
Ever. I don't know what that means. Me and Radon are the only ones to have ever, like, dodged through her bloom, or what? Old habits. Oh yeah, and lore. Radigan? Or, not Radigan. Radon, yeah. Right. Yeah, that's true. But Radon, he's a beast in and of himself. One of my favorite characters lore-wise. But definitely another very difficult boss. Took me quite a while to beat. Keep forgetting to go underneath her. Dang it!
Blade of Mikola.
I really shouldn't be as aggressive as I am. Can't help it though. I like being aggressive. In all of these games, it's just a lot more fun to like be up in the face of the boss. I know that like if you back off and you bait out certain attacks, then you can get in and attack here and attack there, and you can slowly whittle her down until she's nothing but just boring. I don't want to be baiting out attacks. I want to learn when is a good time to attack in each of her attacks. Dang it. Reach on these things is terrible. With the Radon greatswords, then I could always pull her in with the gravity, and that would usually knock her out of attacks too. See if this gives me any sort of advantage. I mean, I could go and activate some of the other runes as well. Like, I think that, what's his name? Godfrey, or Godric the Grafted's rune. This is like the only one that I ever really use. Trying to roll twice. Just like it says. It says you should roll twice for that. Run, 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 not! Ah! Only pushed on the button. Was trying to run backwards and accidentally pushed down on the stick too hard. Too late for me to change that though. I'm already used to that particular controller scheme. Maybe I could get a proc off. I thought, but I was wrong. gonna do it. I am going to do it. Absolutely. 100%. This is the day. This is the day she did that. Yeah, like she can back up. And then just immediately go into another attack. Caught in an animation again. She'll pull that out right instantly, won't she? I'm playing on the PS5. Dark, nice to see you again. I hope your last class was good. I hope you watched a good movie. Getting close to the end of my stream, so I want to get her down to that 25% in her second phase, and then I'll be free to summon my Mimic tier anytime. And the only reason I want to get her to the 25%, the only reason I want to get her to the 25% is because it'll show that I can actually do it, like, if given enough time. If I don't get her down to that 25%, I won't summon my Mimic tier, but as long as I do, it'll be good. Do you want to see Melania go down really fast? Watch the Mimic tier go. The Mimic tier. If it was just the Mimic tier, then the Mimic tier probably wouldn't survive. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I'm done. I pushed on the button again. Oh yeah? That's nice when you get to all talk and not have to worry too much about learning, book learning. No, I was always really good in class. Like, I never talked, I always did my work. My last 4 years of school, I didn't miss a single day. Like, I was 100% attendance. And I never missed a single homework assignment. I was always that kind of stereotypical good kid in school. Not really a nerd. I didn't really have a whole bunch of like, oh, this is cool anime, watch this anime or whatever. Ooh, missed. Why do I keep accidentally pressing that button? 2 total weeks left. Gets into our waterfowl, I clench up, and that pushes the heal button. Oh, 3 weeks left for you, Brandon. It's cool. Uh-oh. Dang it, I wish I had gotten that proc at that point. Oh man. Procced one attack too early. Come on. A little bit. Yeah. Slow down. Holy frick. You get to heal after every attack. Just let me heal sometimes. I believe it's East Coast that graduates this month. I know that West Coast, they start a month earlier and end a month earlier. For my church, I served a mission in France. That was 2 years. I grew up in New York. Don't live there anymore. Dang it. Pulls that right out of her rear end anytime she wants to. Yeah, Dark, and it's not that I don't mean to. Once again, I get so busy. Like, it's pretty insane the amount of time I spend doing just everything. Outside of these few small occasions to stream and doing the putting the videos up on the channel, there really is not a whole lot of time for anything else. Ooh, nice. That was what I was trying to do last time. Always get me with that. You literally just... hate that attack. Not as bad as the waterfowl, but it is still very annoying. Come on. He gets to move all the way out of the way and then come back in immediately for that. Ooh. Okay. Dang it. Like, you see this? If this was her first phase waterfowl, then I would already be dead. Come on. I want to get to 25% this time. Oh. Come on. Can't believe I'm still alive. See? It's pretty close to 25. Woo. There, that is definitely 25. Gonna do it? Oh, dang it! Not in that first flurry, and I.
Flesh be consumed by the
Dang it!
silent rot.
Well, that's the 25%. Give a few more tries. I'll summon my mimic deer. And then she will go down. Like, she's dead. She's gone. Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday. Literally just the proof. Like, that run was just the proof that if given enough time, I could absolutely do it myself. But because I'm streaming, because this is a game that I'm streaming, I don't want to sit there and waste like a whole bunch of time streaming on it. Dang it, right up against the wall. Certainly wish my katanas could heal like yours does. Jeez. Want to see as well if it's worth it to go into her Scarlet Aeonia. come on, I pushed the button. And just use the preserving boluses to heal the Scarlet Rot. It seems like her reach is so much shorter in second phase. Like, and her damage is definitely. What? How did that hit? What? How did that hit me? I was out? I thought I had one left.
Scarlet rot.
Yeah, 25% was the mark for me to use my Mimic tier. I remember, I think I said it near the beginning. Is that the Mimic tier, 2 conditions to use the Mimic tier, because I am beating her today no matter what, was that it was the end of my stream and I had gotten her below 25% just to kind of prove that yes, I can do it. No. Run, please. Nice. 3 in a row. Come on. Oh, nice. What?
By the scarlet.
How did that deal my whole bar damage? Melania, you're a jerk. You are a jerk. It's pretty close to the end of my stream anyway. I don't have much longer. Maybe a couple more tries. Like I said, one of the things that I think that the developers, like the reason why they put the summons in this game is because it helps draw this excessive aggro. Like, these bosses are far more aggressive than any of the bosses from the other FromSoft games. Again, I'm dead. Yeah, I know, right? she has this like scale of rot that covers all of her like intimate areas, but it is it's something I'll probably block in the I probably won't do that cutscene in the video since I try to keep my channel as family friendly as possible. Reach. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I got her out of a water fountain. You're pushing roll, and he just doesn't want to roll. He's like, nah, I'll roll next time. Maybe in like 3 years. Check back with me in 3 years. We'll roll then. Nah, not too many more tries after this. I'm getting really close. Almost 10 a.m. It's about the time my family gets up. Come on, roll. Fine. I'm dead. Yep. I have a job that starts up in the afternoon, and I have family obligations and stuff to do in the mornings. Like, my day gets pretty booked. One of the reasons why I stopped streaming every day and stream Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday and Friday, or not Friday, Saturday, is because trying to do it every day, it just interferes too much with the other stuff that I'm doing. Hopefully, as the channel grows, I'll be able to get more of a stream schedule set up. I can stream longer and stuff like that. But right now, it is just definitely getting a lot better at phase one. Oh, come on, there's no way. Oh my goodness. Scared. What?
By the scarlet rot.
That's never taken me down before. Was that like full health? I usually survive with just a sliver. Oh, Melania. All right, fine. Fine, if that's the way you want to play. I ain't got all day for this. I wish I did, because I would absolutely do this all day. First, show my obvious superiority. See? Look at that. I am so superior. That this is probably where I'm gonna end. Probably be the one that I summon. Yep. No. Alright, well. Wanted to try and get her down a little bit first. That gives the Mimic the best chance in phase 2, if you can get phase 1 down a bit first. Melania does not like that idea. Like that. I'm trying to grab it. Nope. Don't! wait for a good opportunity. I could get her 2-second phase, that would be even far superior. No. Bad idea. Woo. Okay. I get you. Jeez, what aggression.
Of Megala.
All right, well, I'm done. I'm done. Done fooling around. Yeah, my mimic's full level. The only real summon that actually does anything. Oh, it was like the only summon that I actually spent any money on. Any of the resources on, I mean. Come on. There we go. Good enough time as any. Now watch her melt before my fury. Mine and my mimics, at least. All right. That's some nasty damage.
Strength.
There we go.
Extraordinary.
Like I said, it won't survive my mimic.
Dear Megala. Oh, dearest Megala.
Oh, I hope you got a chance to see that, Brayden, but
I'm sorry. I finally met
have a good one.
my match.
Just right as you said. Now that I've officially finished, I believe, all the bosses, all the like remembrance bosses. I'm now free to level up more. I think that's about it where I'm going to end for today. I appreciate you guys joining. I will see you next time.